Welcome to this session on best practice experiences for the evening economy. As we work through, we'll first identify the importance and opportunity for the evening economy in your destination, while also exploring the saleable experience process and how you can approach it for your business. A, as an individual entity, but also B, from a collaborative perspective, partnering with both tourism and non-tourism partners in your region to further enhance your offering, to provide additional linkages to the destination. We have collated a collection of best practice experiences from Ireland and around the globe to showcase a wide range of things to inspire you, to spark some creativity and innovation as you prepare to reopen and attract your target audience through compelling offers that drive demand, increase dwell time, and spend. While the experiences included in this session have been selected to showcase what can be done to drive the evening economy, some things may also fall under other activities such as food, culture, and so on, which is also worth keeping in mind. You'll also notice that suggestions are made under each experience with regards to the key segments it may be relevant to. Average pricing is also included, but purely as a note for your reference rather than a benchmark. In the case of international experiences in particular, some of the experiences take place in countries with a higher cost of living than Ireland, hence the higher price. That said, where you can showcase a premium experience with significant added value, you will naturally be able to command a higher price point. So let's jump in and ask ourselves, why focus on the evening economy? The concept of the evening economy is to identify opportunities between the key need period of 5 to 9 p.m. For many businesses, particularly those that sit outside the food and drink space, the majority of activities take place during the day. This leaves guests and visitors somewhat in limbo as to what to do in the evening time. This presents huge potential and opportunity for everyone to look inward at their offering and see what feasible adjustments could be made to activate certain elements in the evening time, such as extended gallery times, moonlit kayaking, a picnic under the stars, or a midnight nature trail. By extending your offering to the evening time, you will contribute to an increased sense of vibrancy throughout the destination after hours. Consider the full set of target segments you are aiming to attract and not just adults. Early evening will still appeal to families with young children, while those with older kids and teenagers will be very grateful for the extended choice of things to do. Review the latest Fall to Ireland research and get to know and understand the top activities the Irish domestic traveller in particular is looking for, so that you can map your offering to their tastes and preferences. For example, we know that walking is one of the top activities people are searching for at the moment, so why not create an evening culture trail? By mapping your experiences to consumer tastes and preferences, you will connect with your desired audience in a meaningful way, through an offering that resonates with them based on their interests and what they are looking for. In turn, this will encourage them to stay in the area longer, leading to increased footfall throughout the destination and visitor spend. So let's take a look at the saleable experience process and how you can approach it through 5 key steps. Beginning with step 1, define your business offering, understanding where exactly it sits within the overall tourism offering in your destination. What can you offer? What will it include? For which segment is it most relevant, and what will you charge? Another question to ask yourself is how it aligns to the greater destination proposition. Moving on to step 2, clarify your experience for sale matched to the high potential destination themes. Prepare your communication, copy, and compelling visuals to motivate and inspire, weaving in the destination message and content where relevant to ensure you match the destination theme. For example, Ireland's Ancient East, Ireland's Hidden Heartlands, Wild Atlantic Way, or Dublin. Think about how you can become the storyteller of your location, connecting the guest and visitor with the surrounding locale. In step 3, you want to make sure your saleable experience is available for sale. To resonate with your target segments and attract your desired consumer, identify a range of both direct and indirect channels through which you will be able to reach them. In step 4, by doing so, You will be able to stand out from the crowd, enabling them to clearly see what you are offering and evaluate whether you can fulfill their needs. As you move to step 5, the customer can clearly see that you are meeting their needs, and you will convert looker to booker as you make a sale. So let's take a look at some of the experiences. Beginning with Taste Ljubljana from Slovenia. This is a 3-hour walking tour through the delightful traffic-free narrow streets with a guide exploring the flavours of the historic city centre and capital of Slovenia. The tour involves tasting the diversity of traditional dishes, visiting 7 different places from the daily food market to local cafes and restaurants. Visitors get to sample and savour 5 different dishes and drinks along the way, all served by local people who tell their story. It showcases Ljubljana's culinary offerings, which have always been diverse, and its capital that lies at the crossroads of many different regions, cultures, and culinary traditions. Various pit stops along the way include a traditional artisan sausage bar where you can eat on the street, a fine dining restaurant, a cafe run by young locals with disabilities, a specialist salt shop, and you finish up at a penthouse cocktail bar within a building of great historic significance and once the highest in the Balkans. This guided city tour includes tasting sessions of traditional Ljubljana dishes, giving you an opportunity to explore the city's culinary offerings and learn about its culinary traditions. It is designed and operated by Visit Ljubljana, but it has stimulated other private sector initiatives such as Food Tours Ljubljana. The tour is adaptable and flexible with the possibility to include a visit to Krakowo during the brighter summer evenings, which is an area of gardens traditionally occupied by local vegetable growers. The entire experience is based on the stories of the people you meet along the way, from the cooks to the chefs and the owners of these fantastic venues. The initiative has been designed to involve a wide range of venues promoting local food and drink, creating long supply chains to ensure a multiplier effect and stimulation of secondary spend. Bringing it back home, what do we need in Ireland to create something similar? Certain elements like a compact and walkable location, a safe area with a selection of different local food and drink experiences from craft beer to fresh juices, wines, artisan coffee and fine dining. You'll also need to consider well-trained guides who are passionate foodies and hosts of venues that are prepared and ready for the group who is incoming. Also integral to the execution and delivery is having accommodation providers nearby and perhaps some transport also, as these present a great opportunity for collaboration. A core product for the city, it is part of a series of national gastronomy initiatives culminating in Slovenia being part of the European region of gastronomy for 2021, and it appeals to all segments. So from food to art, let's take a look at Alone with Vermeer. Over the past few years, the head of research at Mauritshuis Art Gallery in the Netherlands has undertaken a scientific examination of Johannes Vermeer's world-famous painting, Girl with the Pearl Earring. This has yielded many new discoveries and insights. By employing multidisciplinary research, an international team of scientists has brought us closer to the artwork than ever before. The team made discoveries about Vermeer's brushworks, his use of pigments, and the way he built up this painting using different layers. The result of the project, called The Girl in the Spotlight, which used these non-invasive imaging and scanning techniques, digital microscopy, and paint sample analysis, offers us a glimpse of a much more personal painting than previously thought. Based on this research, a highly customizable, bookable experience allows a personal viewing of this fine painting, appealing to all key target segments. Partnerships include that between Google Arts and Culture, through which Meet Vermeer was initiated. This is a complete platform about Johannes Vermeer's paintings made in collaboration with 17 cultural partners across Europe and the United States. The highlight is the Pocket Gallery, a virtual exhibition including all of the Dutch Old Masters' works. Additional partnership opportunities include other specialist museums, the museum's shops, and of course the brasserie for food and beverage. The gallery also has an app which builds upon the storytelling, where you will find information about all the paintings in the museum. The most important works of art feature an exciting audio guide, illustrated with photos and films, and you can choose between a short tour along the highlights and dive deeper into the Golden Age, or go seek out your favourite paintings for yourself. If you wish to explore further from afar, you can download this app onto your smartphone and have a look today. The app is also available in various different languages from around the world, preparing for when the international traveller comes back and global travel resumes. Moving on to Lisbon in Portugal, let's take a look at Lisbon by Night. The city of Lisbon and Visit Lisboa has nurtured and encouraged the development of private sector enterprise to create and deliver a wide range of diverse, imaginative and innovative guided tours that tell an authentic story of Lisbon. Themed tours can be combined and arranged for different times of the evening, with fully customizable options available also. The ability to combine an evening bicycle ride with nighttime photography lessons and a tour of a selection of local bars is typical of the type of multi-layered experiences that can be arranged. Routes are kept interesting through the city and its neighbourhoods and include added value experiences such as food, drink and entertainment. Tours are led by specialist guides or with local people who are passionate about sharing their city with visitors, offering a truly immersive occasion. More suitable for adults, Lisbon by Night is innovative in its approach through its clever combination of interesting themes relevant to consumer tastes and preferences, along with the optional use of electric bikes to get around the city. Taking it across to the UAE, in the beauty of the desert, just north of Dubai, the Ritz-Carlton Ras Al Khaimah Al Wadi Desert invites visitors to connect with nature and culture amid the beauty of a protected reserve. The resort's experience concierge can arrange a sunset vintage drive in a 1952 Land Rover amidst Al Wadi Nature Reserve, nestled in the Arabian desert, enabling guests to make the most of a mesmerising golden sunset over the dunes with a picnic basket packed of goodies just for them. So the beauty of the Arabian desert has been a secret of the Bedouin people for thousands of years. Now, visitors can experience its tranquility, picturesque scenery, and rich culture with the vintage sunset drive. The experience provides an opportunity for guests to discover a true, authentic sense of Arabia by connecting with the land, its wild animals, and the people, creating a truly unforgettable evening and memories built to last a lifetime. Certain requirements to activate a similar experience would include an outdoor countryside location, a natural backdrop, wild animals of course, and some breathtaking scenery. And there's no harm in a sunny day to guarantee a sunset. Dry weather is also conducive for a picnic, and you would also need access to a chauffeur. There is also an opportunity to collaborate with a food and drink partner either on or off site to provide locally inspired picnics that celebrates the authentic provenance of the destination. From an innovation perspective, the resort has a dedicated experience concierge to connect guests with the destination through culturally immersive experiences. The choice of a vintage convertible for the sunset drive also adds a sense of character and style to the experience over the 4x4 jeeps usually used in desert safaris across the UAE, setting this experience apart from all others, making it truly unique and memorable. Taking it back to Ireland and to the west, let's take a look at stargazing offered by Mayo International Dark Sky Park. This is an off-the-beaten-track experience accredited in 2016 by the International Dark Sky Association and encompasses all 15,000 hectares of Wild Neffen National Park managed by the National Parks and Wildlife Service. It stretches across Ireland's only wilderness, where you'll find big skies and tranquility with vast areas of blanket bog and stunning Atlantic coastline. Visitors can avail of National Park Visitor Centre facilities from March to October, take a stargazing safari with local guides, or a self-guided tour to one of 3 signature viewing points. Under non-COVID circumstances, experiences include the Mayo Dark Sky Festival, a 3-day extravaganza celebrating the night skies, including astronomy talks, solar system walks, storytelling, and many other family-friendly events. The experience is also rich in storytelling, with 2 key experiences including the culture and heritage, which connects the story to that of our ancestors who experienced a night sky brimming with stars, which they used for navigation, time, and seasonal indicators. while Nature at Night at Mayo Dark Sky Park tells the story of nocturnal nature that can be spotted locally. Visitors are invited to become a nature detective at night time and look for clues on the ground such as tracks, feathers, or nibbled leaves and nuts. The experience appeals to all key segments from families to singles under 45, with linkages to the greater destination, including collaboration with accommodation providers and boat operators to further enhance the experience. Lastly, we're going to finish up the evening economy experiences with an alfresco movie night in Santa Barbara, California at this beautiful Belmont Hotel. It's a great source of inspiration as to how to create an evening activation in the outdoors, on a dry day, of course, that is. Guests are invited to watch their favourite stars under the stars with an alfresco movie screening. It involves a relaxing evening on their own private terrace with a feast of popcorn, artisanal candies, and mocktails. The use of language, where a celestial atmosphere awaits, communicates a serene and heavenly atmosphere, connecting the guest with the outer space as observed in astronomy, right from the comfort of their own private terrace. This experience is suitable for all target segments, including families, pre-family couples, the unconstrained adult over 45, and singles under 45. It is enriched by deeper storytelling beyond just the movie and munchies by incorporating the natural surroundings, while partnerships with other destination businesses provide scope to theme the experience around each movie by serving food and drinks that tie in with the characters, the location, and so on. So this could include collaborations with local producers to inspire the artisanal sweet treats and beverage offering, elevating it beyond the average bag of popcorn and sweets you can get in any cinema. Or a signature tasting menu with wine and cocktail pairings could also be created for movies with an F&B angle or chick flick. While the setting at El Canto is a private terrace, the experience could be activated in a variety of spaces in Ireland, including parks, gardens, historic houses, outdoor space on an accommodation provider site, and so on. While certain equipment is required, there may be scope to use what you already have in-house and to hand for meetings and events. Innovation is key to elevation and standing out from the crowd with an experience like this. Movie nights could be tied to key calendar occasions or the history and heritage of a destination to enhance the offering even further. Many of you may have attended Saleable Experience workshops over the past 12 months. If you have not, or for those who wish to do a refresher, there are some fantastic tools and resources available on the COVID-19 Support Hub under the title Reshaping the Experience and Presenting Your Offer. I strongly recommend taking a look if you have the time and capacity to support as you prepare your collection of experiences to offer the domestic market in the short to medium term, and of course not losing sight of the international visitor in the longer term when global travel will resume. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this session helpful and wish you the very best of luck as you prepare for the months ahead. Be sure to keep your key account manager at Fáilte Ireland informed of any innovative ideas you plan to roll out. Update your discoverireland.ie listing and leverage the Keep Discovering campaign. I look forward to visiting many of you and seeing your experiences come to life. Thank you.